Alright, BobalosRex here. And it's the end of day 2. And I've got 280s now. I did do some dungeon spamming. But I wanted to talk about 5 tips that I want to give to people starting the War Within at any point, either sometime this weekend or later this week, this coming week when it's launched proper, or even in the future. Some tips for starting the War Within. So first thing, I probably already mentioned it. Go to finish the campaign. Get the campaign done, which is the four campaign. It's super quick. Get it done. And then, if you really want to do side quests, grind the renown, use alts. And it's actually really easy to bring alts over. You can just use the portal in Ogremar on your alts and bring them right over. If you do that, though, you can't pick up the campaign quests to redo them if you want. So if you really wanted to do any part of the campaign again, you should do the Dalaran intro skip. But otherwise, you can just bring alts over freely once you get the campaign done. And that's something I really think you should finish. It's quick, it's cinematic, it's good. Next tip. Fully explore the zones, grab the flight paths, and grab the glyphs if you're good at flying. Alright, Dragonflight Explorer, Kazalgar Explorer. You get the Kazalgar Flight Master, and then with the Explorer, you get Steady Flying. With the Campaign and Explorer, you can fly normal if that's what you want. Getting the Flight Pass gets you the 25% flight speed, and if you can do the glyphs, you get a nice little mount. Alright? Second thing, don't trust the rares. There's a lot of rares just hanging out. You'll be like flying around. You'll be like, oh look. Oh look, there's a rare over there. It's a level 80. Double check it. It could be a level 80. You never know. Also, you may want to save the rares. Rares, like in Dragonflight, drop loot, linked to the level you are. If you want some easy loot you can get as a fresh 80, you can level to 80, doing dungeons or whatever, then do a loop of rares and get some gear. So, watch out for rares, don't trust them, save them for later. Next up, mining, herbalism, and skinning. Okay? All of them can be learned just by doing the thing. So if you come over the door and you're like, ooh, look at that mine there, don't be like, let me wait until I learn mining. No, go mine it. You'll learn mining. You see a plant, go herb it. Go grab it, go pick that flower. You kill a critter that you can skin it. Get skinning. Unlocked. Easy peasy. Don't even gotta see a trainer. Alright? The last thing, actually, before I get to the last part, let's go through some quick fires. Save your key fragments. I made a Oh, I still got one. Oh yeah, because I did the other thing. Don't spend the restored keys. And I wouldn't recommend doing the Azeroth thing either. If you had spent a key, you would have the Azeroth thing. Don't do it without a group. It's kind of a mess. So save your keys for Season 1. Okay? Save all your restored coffer keys for Season 1. That was supposed to be a quick tip. And do your war quest. Next quick tip. Old tier set is good, depending on what you are. Okay? So you may want to have a 4 set working. I do have the Renowned Shoulders, so if you get Renowned 7 with Dornagal, you can get some shoulders. So I would recommend keeping your helm, chest, hands, and legs, but you can get some gear from these other reps too. I know Halifal has a chest piece at 7, so yeah. Depends on what class you are, whether the tier is good for you. Now, the last thing, and basically, I was doing it this whole time. Take your time. Take your time in doing whatever you're doing. There's no rush, especially if you're in early access. You're basically waiting on a lot of weeklies anyways. So just take your time and take care of what you want to take care of. Do you want a pet battle? Do you want to level? You could barely PvP. I haven't even looked into what's going on with PvP. I have a big mount grind ahead of me, and I'm just going to take my time with it. I have to kill Nerubian. They're everywhere. You know, there's the mount grind in the Isle of Dorn for the shards or whatever, if that's what you're doing. You can take your time. It's the Isle of Dorn. And it's an item that I think you can transfer around. I don't remember. I haven't gotten one. But just take your time. That's the point. Take your time. You don't need a rush. I still have to wait for Illyria, apparently. So, there really isn't a rush. We got till September 10th when we start getting real gear. And then, here's the thing. Dell bonus. Dell bonus event? That's cool. And yeah, we're going to have a patch in October. So, there's no rush in WoW anymore because we got so much stuff to do. Just focus on what you want to do. Anyways, that's it. That's my tips. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.